Did I hit record, right? I just want to make sure. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. I didn't get you a Coca-Cola glass because I know that you don't like it.
Yeah, that's because you have this weird thing about Coke that's like, well, it's not.
Like cocaine?
Yeah.
I've never done that. Okay, here we go. You ready? You ready? Here we go.
Whoa.
Here we go.
Wow.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Starting a fire?
I'm warming up. You gotta warm up for the clap. Get ready. Get ready.
I'm gonna warm up for the clap.
No, the clap will warm you up.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Two Guys with Raging Goals. I'm Mikey and this is Adam, and every Wednesday we bring you a conversational podcast where one of us brings a topic to the table for us to discuss for your fucking enjoyment.
Perfect.
Drop the F-bomb early.
Oh, yeah, you got to.
You guys, if you like our conversations, you can follow us everywhere on social media. You can follow us on Facebook and YouTube at Two Guys with Raging Goals. You can follow us on Twitter at Two Guys Raging and follow our funny fucking antics. You can follow us on iTunes, on Stitcher, and you can go to our website at twoguysraging.com.
Yep.
It just syncs automatically into my phone now. I don't even have to type shit anymore because I go there so often.
Yep.
But yeah, you can follow us everywhere, you guys. Follow us, like, subscribe, share the videos with your friends. Adam, it's been a long time since we've done an episode without a guest or without guest topics.
Yeah, it has been a little while.
We had Nick. We had Thomas.
Yep. We had our super fan episode.
Yep, super fan episode. The one that really propelled us into the stardom that we have now.
Yeah, which is all in the future for us.
It's all in the future, so
we'll just assume.
Yeah,
we'll just assume we've got a 5-star rating.
Yeah.
You know,
Fucking
a few hundred, maybe 1,000 followers.
Like, roughly.
Yeah. Sure.
You know, if you hit 100,000 followers on YouTube, you get a plaque from them?
Stop it.
Yeah! Could everybody who follows us on fucking Facebook just hit subscribe on YouTube? That's all I'm asking, guys. We have a ton of followers. Matt and I were talking the other day, and he was like, because I was telling him how I was threatening Apple's life.
Oh, yeah.
Not letting us on iTunes.
That literally took, if you have been following us through our retreat.
Yeah.
You posted a Facebook status on our page about the podcast.
Yep.
That was on the 13th of March. 13th of March. We were approved on the 21st. That's 8 days.
Yeah.
8 days.
And that doesn't count the work that we, like the 3 or 4 days before of research and jumping through hoops to even get to that part.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, long process to get on iTunes, but Matt had pointed out to me like I was threatening iTunes a little bit in my email, just like a tiny amount.
Right.
But I was like, you know, we have a big fan following, and you're costing us money, and I was kind of making things a little.
Throwing a little bit of nutmeg in there, just a little bit of spice.
I like to spice it up a little bit, color outside the lines, if you will.
Right. Yeah, that's totally you.
And so I'm doing that. And I'm telling Matt about this, and he says, well, they're going to go to your YouTube and see that you guys only have like 40 followers, and they're going to be like, okay, not too worried about these guys.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, but I was like, you don't follow us on Facebook, but if you followed us on Facebook, you'd see we're like 250 followers on there, which is still a fucking drop in the bucket for any other podcast, but like,
right.
That's a big fucking following.
And that's where
us. That's where our followers are.
Yeah, when we started this, the first day, we went from maybe like 3 followers on Facebook, and then like in that first day we got up to like 40 or 50, and we were like, holy shit, look at us, holy hell.
Yeah.
And now we're up to 230, and and then I'm like, but we're not like growing at the same rate
right,
we were at.
Yeah.
But it's like, that blows me away that 6 months ago, almost exactly, 6 months ago, We were at 50.
Yeah, and so when we post on Facebook, if you have a page, you can track your analytics, and so we post on Facebook, and it'll tell us almost any post that we post now gets 500, 600 views. It's just that many people will have seen it.
In their timeline.
Doesn't mean they actually interacted with it.
Right.
But that's our outreach. We will hit that many people based on shares and people.
Yeah, I remember one of our first video. In that first day, the reach was 212, and I was like, man, that is a lot.
Yeah, and that one got a lot of views.
Yeah.
So the issue is okay, yeah, we do have this strong following on Facebook, but motherfuckers, hit subscribe on YouTube. I want to make a video almost. I know that we would never do this, but I want to make a how-to video for our fans to be and great. So the 500 people who see our content every week when we publish a new thing, we get a tenth of that to actually view our content.
Yeah.
So I don't expect everybody to click on it on our stuff and follow it, because we have a core fan group, and that's what we have right now, and we're continuing to slowly grow that. But of the 50 people who watch it every week, only 34 of you guys actually hit subscribe, but you watch it every week.
Yep.
We don't have. I think we have one video that has 34 views.
Yeah.
Every other video is above that.
Yeah.
Almost double that for almost every video,
Yeah.
and then some are even higher than that. So over half of y'all aren't hitting subscribe. It's just a little button over on the right in YouTube, and what's nice about it is once you hit subscribe, your phone takes care of the rest.
Yeah.
It'll send you an email. It'll send you a push notification. Anytime we post something, it's hey, here's some shit. While we were recording our last episode, Let's Get Lexi posted a new video on YouTube, and because I subscribed to her channel, I got a little push notification that said, hey, Lexi just posted this stuff. Check it out.
Yeah.
And what would be nice is if you guys hit subscribe, then you wouldn't have to message one of us or text us and say, hey, when's the new episode out? Well, we posted it 3 days ago. And if you'd hit subscribe, you'd know that.
Yeah.
And there's a gap there of knowledge. There are people who aren't going to subscribe, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But there are legitimately fans of our show who like watching it. They watch it every week.
Yeah.
But they don't hit subscribe, and then they want to know well, why isn't the playlist loading correctly for me, or why is it?
Yeah.
Because you didn't hit this. Just hit subscribe on.
Well,
YouTube.
now one of the cool things. By the time this posts, our first episode of Footnotes to Building the Empire should be up.
Oh.
We've got playlists for all of our different shows.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have Adam's updates. I'm gonna start uploading those to YouTube. Yep. I'm gonna start doing FB's gonna have its own.
Yeah, and we
TGRG
have the We Fancy.
And the We Fancy vlog, which by the way, so I posted about this on Facebook the other day, but it is so wonderful because I love small tidbits of media that I can consume on the go.
Yeah,
right?
And that's exactly what it is.
And that's exactly what it is. It's a video that's between 5 and 15 minutes. It's just you and Sarah having a day out on the town.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful because now I have a piece of media because I'm so involved in the editing process and the uploading.
Right, you see everything.
I see it.
Yeah.
I see it. And I'll text you and I'll be like, man, I can't wait for you to watch this.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Yep.
I don't have a media that I'm surprised by.
Right. Yeah.
And since you're doing this vlogging thing, I have something to look forward to, so I won't watch it. Yeah. I don't watch it in pre-post.
Right.
And I don't
until we post it.
And then I'm like, oh man, this is so great.
Yeah.
And it just seems so fun, and it actually makes me miss you guys a lot.
The newest one that we're putting up.
Yeah.
It's real good.
What's it about?
We came to Fort Wayne and get haircuts.
Oh my gosh.
This is all out of time, you guys.
Yeah.
By the time this posts, there should be more We Fancies, so whatever. But the newest, as of right this second, the one that's going to go up, we come to town, we go on hunt we get sushi, we go on the hunt for some bourbon, and then we get haircuts. And it's, I think, 5-6 minutes long.
Okay, yeah.
But like, each one's just like getting a little bit better. Like I'm a little more comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Like, I love doing the word thing at the bottom.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
yeah.
the fuck is this
Yeah,
guy doing?
Haida texted me and was like, she was like, who does the words at the bottom of his videos? And I was like, it's all Mikey.
Yeah.
She was like, it is so funny. And I was like, I know.
Sarah and I were watching it, and she's like, she was part of the videos, and but she didn't see, like, I woke up early, edited the video, put it all together, and then just asked her to proof it before I submit it. And she always finds a couple tweaks here or there, but like, so she didn't get to see me add the words or anything. She basically watched it live, or
Right.
not live, but experienced it that way the first time. She's laughing like organically as she's watching it. She was like, "Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
That's funny."
Yeah.
Like, and I love that. Like that. The more and more we do this, the better we're getting with everything. Like when you watch our first video of TGRG compared to where we are now, and then you want
It
like
just
same
blows
thing
my
with
mind.
Fancy and what FBE will be like. Where it's just so cool, like watching us like slowly climb the ladder, and we'll climb the ladder faster if you'll just subscribe on iTunes and YouTube. That's all.
Yes.
You know what would be great, you guys, if we could put up a fucking plaque back here that says 100,000 followers.
Yep.
I don't need that today, but you know, by this time next year, that would be nice.
You know what?
I don't know that that's realistic, but
Yeah, I don't even
that'd be
care.
nice.
You know what? Subscribe. Dislike all the videos.
Yeah,
I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I love haters.
I love it.
Motivation.
That's how you know you made it.
Yeah, I love our videos where we have like we'll get like 10 likes. That's like extreme for us.
Yeah.
And then if we get that many likes, there's always 1 or 2 dislikes, and I'm like, we're doing good.
And our first one was on the Red Cup.
Yeah.
The Red Cup episode. We had it up for 2 hours and somebody disliked it, and I was like, I love it. I love it.
Doing this shit.
This is fucking twist the knife. Twist it. Come back next Wednesday. You'll probably dislike that one too. It'll be great.
Keep coming.
It'll be a great day.
Oh man. So speaking of social media,
Yes.
posting all this stuff.
You know what we haven't? I'm sorry. We haven't talked about this. Just got this in the mail. This is a fun little guy.
It's good for our audio listeners.
It is going to be great for the audio listeners. I'll describe it to you. So it's a character from a film.
Adam is holding a toy in his hand. For those of you.
Yes. It is a pop.
I love Pops.
They're so cute.
Love Pops.
He's from Zootopia. His name is, what's his name?
Flash.
And
Ironically.
And he's a sloth, which is one of my favorite animals. But I don't know if you remember this. We watched the trailer for Zootopia at the beginning of Star Wars.
Yeah.
And they go into a DMV and it's run by sloths.
Yes.
Very apt description of the DMV. BMV, whatever your state calls it.
Yeah, whatever your state calls it.
But when they walked in, I was uncontrollably laughing.
Yeah.
The entire time.
It was good shit.
Oh, I still haven't seen the movie, but I assume that I would just.
Who got this for you?
Nicholas.
Nicholas.
We got it in the mail.
Filling in.
I ripped it open.
Like
I got a package. He got a package. It had his name on it, but which is probably a federal offense, right?
Yeah.
To open his.
Yeah, you're going to jail after this. But that's
That's okay. So I was not supposed to see this yet, but shout out to Nicholas. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
He's so cute. I have yet to decide if we're going to put him on display.
We need to start building a little display right here because we don't have the computer here anymore.
Yeah.
So normally we have a bottle of bourbon about yay here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should build a little display
We
for
should.
the table.
Oh,
We should put our set designer on that. Oh, Pokemon Bank. There we go. Oh, look.
he's got a friend.
Hey, yeah, it's like Game Over Greggy show where they have the Superman Bank right here.
Yeah.
But we have Pikachu.
Yeah. I love it.
Anyways.
Yes.
Social media.
Social media.
The topic for today, who do you follow on social media? Who do you follow that, just tickles your fancy a little bit? You see it and you're like, God, I love that I follow these guys because they just put me in a good mood or they give me good info. What's that look like for you?
Okay, so first things first. So a lot of the news that I get is from NPR. I was following them on Facebook. You get a lot of good content from them, but I started listening to them on podcasts. So I stopped interacting with their feed, and so it's kind of dropped off from my timeline. So NPR. So if you're not a podcast listener, you don't listen to radio in your car other than music, follow them on Facebook. They have some really good articles, and a lot of their articles, because they're a radio station, they have them in like article form and audio form.
Oh, okay.
So they just transcribe it into an article.
Okay.
So that's really cool. The other news source, because I'm a big like entertainment geek, right? I'm always looking for the next movies that are coming out. I love Entertainment Weekly.
Okay.
So
Where do you follow them?
On Facebook.
Okay.
I don't follow a lot of news sources on Twitter.
So that's where I get my news.
But that's because I need to go through and kind of revamp my Twitter because it was like my work Twitter, so like I've got
Target
a lot.
Twitter.
Yeah. Woo! Which is great when you work at Target. Like
Target is deep in the Twitter game.
They are. They are. It's like underground too.
Yeah.
It's really weird that nobody ever figures out that it's there.
Yeah.
But it was a great way to like share information. But I'm not part of that world anymore, so like there's no point. So I got to kind of clear that out, and then I can revamp my Twitter a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll probably start following things like that because it's easier to consume multiple things.
Yeah, they give you I think you get better news on Twitter.
And their timeline is a little bit more true.
Yeah.
That's the other thing I like is like it's not about analytics. What it's about is getting a true timeline of like this person posted, and you can kind of follow things and like the highlights that they give you too.
Yep, I like that a lot too. That you can follow like hey, this is happening right fucking now.
Yeah, yeah. But those are my two news ones. Do you have news ones?
Yeah, so I follow Huffington Post.
Right.
Which is notoriously kind of liberal, but which that doesn't have a problem for me. But like, so it's slanted, right? But
yeah, for
like,
sure.
you get a lot of cool stuff there.
But people would say that about NPR, and I don't think like NPR. Like, no, you're right. Like, if you're listening to This American Life, that's a very liberal program.
Yeah.
But generally, NPR just reports the news.
Okay. Yeah.
What's happening,
right?
And they try to keep their audience informed.
Yeah.
So like, I think that because of some of their like afternoon programming, NPR gets a bad rap because they're looked at as liberal, but they're not really. They're liberal in the sense that like they rely on like government funding and stuff
right.
Like
they're
that.
like a
So,
liberal station. I don't necessarily know that their news portion of that
is slanted. Yeah.
Or it's not as slanted as people make it out to be, at least.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry, I'm trying to find a funny tweet from the other day, but this social media site got crazy. Anyways, so Huffington Post, follow them a lot, and they give you, like, they've got a good range of stuff, right? So they cover a lot of ground. BuzzFeed, I follow them. Because, they just hit you with, like, funny shit sometimes.
Yeah.
And then they also, similar to Huffington Post, like, cover a wide range of news. So I don't, like, you follow CNN, you're going to get mainly, like, political stuff, current events. But if you follow Huffington Post, you're going to get that. You're going to get, this just came out in movie theaters, what people are saying about Batman v Superman.
Yeah.
So you get a good, like, wide range from them. So it's interesting to have them in your timeline because stuff will come up that you like, oh yeah, I do want to fucking see what their take is on this.
Yeah.
I think that's probably it news-wise that I follow. For the most part, I follow Target News on there as well, but that's pretty skewed to just Target stuff.
So as far as my entertainment, the things that I follow for entertainment. First of all, it's going to sound like I'm a little late to the game when I say this, but I started following, and I forgot to add this to our list before, like when we were vetting, but Matt Bellassai.
Oh yeah, the wine guy.
Whine about it.
Yeah, I'm super jealous of him because he's so fucking popular.
And he's so funny.
Yeah.
I had like seen a few of his videos, whatever, and I was like, oh, that's funny. You know, he just says crazy shit. Like he's obviously in an office building drinking an entire bottle of wine.
This is what we need to do, is we need to start embedding our fucking movies right into Facebook. Our podcast.
Yeah.
5,000 views!
Yeah.
Jesus.
But 50 minutes on Facebook. It's not going to happen. But he's so funny, and I started watching. Like I just started going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
You know how I am,
right?
Yeah. Like I find something, and so I spent probably an hour just watching fucking
Nice.
episode after episode, and he just finished season 2, and it's just wonderful. Like it's just fucking wonderful.
And he works at BuzzFeed, right?
Yeah.
Or did?
Yeah. He works at BuzzFeed.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was good. And then Doug the Pug.
Doug the Pug?
I watch Doug the Pug every day.
Oh my god.
He makes, so my second favorite animal are pugs.
The ugliest dogs on
I love them.
Yeah, I know.
They look like Shar-Peis with their face burn off.
Yeah.
And it's so sweet. Nobody loves them. Except everybody loves them now. They're a pop culture phenomenal right now.
Yeah.
But they... okay. So there was this point in time when I wanted to get a pug, and I wanted to name him Kern, because Kern is like the design word for like how far apart your letters are.
Okay.
So it's like his name's Kern, and he's like all squished
together.
Right.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
But then I was watching a video that Nick posted on my Facebook of a pug playing the drums.
I saw that.
Nick sends me pug videos all day, every day. And I love it. But if I ever get a pug, I've changed the name.
What is it?
Marshmallow.
Why the fuck?
Because it's fucking cute.
You imagine yelling that? Marshmallow!
No. If Marshmallow is being bad, if it's a girl, we call it Marsha. Right? That's how she knows she's in trouble. And if it's a boy, it's Marshall.
I want to kill myself.
You already signed on for the podcast, motherfucker. I don't know what to tell you. But Marshmallow, cutest pug name of all time. He's like a little cinnamon sprinkled marshmallow.
Alright.
Adorable.
Yeah, no, it's adorable. So, for me,
Yep.
funny shit that I like to follow. Taco Bell. Whoever's running their social media, fucking on point.
Yeah.
Like, and it's funny because I'm not sure, like, it's a real account by Taco Bell. I gotta imagine they're just letting that guy run wild. Like, they're just like, dude, do the fucking thing that you're doing because people love you.
Yeah.
Like, he tweets some of the funniest fucking shit, and I was trying to find it, or she, but like, it's, since the taco emoji came out, like, every one of its fucking tweets is just like taco pictures and all this crazy shit, so like, I can't fucking find it, it's buried 6,000 in, but, yeah. Follow Taco Bell on Twitter if you know what you're doing with your life. Like, I know I'm pro Taco Bell, I'm an advocate over here.
Yeah.
But, like, follow their Twitter game. They got the game going. Also, this is a little news and a little entertainment. IGN, I follow them. They're gaming specific news.
Yeah.
And or entertainment. They do like movies and stuff too. But the other day, IGN and Marvel got into a tweet fest with each other. Did you see this?
No, but you told me about it.
Oh my fucking god. So Marvel, or like IGN tweeted something at Marvel and it was like a gif of like Captain America saying, "Don't worry bro, I got this," or whatever. And then Marvel tweeted back at them. They went gif crazy for like a good 5 hours.
Oh yeah.
Tweeting back and forth at each other. It was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, and I love it when shit like that happens. Star Wars and Disney did that not that long ago, like, I don't know, a year ago now?
Yeah.
Or something like that. Fucking great. Like, that shit just makes my heart happy when, like, I see, like, just fun stuff like that on Twitter. It really makes me happy.
Well, and that's why I want to That's why I want to figure out my Twitter and like
Yeah.
round things out, because that's the problem. Everything's just buried under.
Yeah,
all
everything's
of my
buried
stuff.
under Target. Yeah. And then I'll do interesting person that I follow is Phil Spencer.
Okay.
Also video game related. He's the head of Xbox, so he works right, like he reports to Satya Nadella. Also a good guy to follow on Twitter, although he doesn't post as much.
Right.
But like still pretty cool. But Phil Spencer always is like tweeting good stuff, like just very positive things.
Yeah.
He's always
I feel like he's gonna go down in history as like a great CEO. You know what I mean? Like he's not a normal CEO.
Right. Yeah. He's like, and what I love is like if you've ever like, so if you follow this guy, then you can start following the stuff that he does and whatever. Like you see him in interviews and like it's an unscripted interview. Like someone just sits down with him and starts asking him questions. He always has like the best answers. So one of the things is like Xbox is behind the PS4 right now, and a lot of that is attributed to the way that Xbox One came out.
How it launched.
Yeah, because 360 was ahead of the PlayStation 3, and now the roles have reversed, and so like there were a lot of misguided steps, however you want to look at it, with how they launched Xbox One. And somebody had asked him like, you know, what are your thoughts if you were leading the team then, because he was not then. There were a lot of people who got fired, and now he's running the show.
Right.
They said, you know, what would you have done differently, or you know, would things have been better? And he answered it very candidly and was like, you guys, I was part of those decisions. Like, like maybe I didn't agree with all of them, and you know, I felt like we should have been more about gamers and stuff. But like at the end of the day, I was at that table. And I put my stamp on that stuff and said, like, yeah, let's go this route. Like, and he openly admits, like, when he makes mistakes or when things are not done right. Microsoft just had a big thing at GDC where, like, they had, like, basically strippers come out later in the show and, like, dance around and like, and
they hate, like, it's such a culture change now. Like, gaming's not just for.
Yeah, it's not just
boys.
Guys. Yeah,
like, it's not like
Yeah, and so like people made a pretty big deal about it, and Microsoft was real quick to respond and like, you know, okay, yeah, it was sanctioned, but the people who made those decisions, they ain't gonna work here anymore because that was a terrible idea. Like it didn't obviously like Phil Spencer didn't even know that was happening, or Satya Nadella, or you know that high up, but like Phil Spencer came out and like the very next day and wrote this like I don't know 3 paragraphs of like, this is not what we stand for. Like, this is not our thing, but we are going to own it. Like, we made this mistake, whether it came to me or not. Like, and he clearly did not fucking know about it, but he was like, not gonna be what we stand for.
Yeah.
And like, just very candid sort of person. So
yeah,
like, I follow him. He tweets good stuff.
He is like the epitome of think before you speak and speak well.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, always.
Yeah, he's just phenomenal, and the way he talks about like developers and gamers and the people that work for him.
Yeah,
it's just very kind and it's very wonderful, and it's great to see a leader, a CEO especially, that can do those things.
Yeah,
and say those things and say them well in a very poignant way.
Mm-hmm. Any interesting people that you follow?
Yes.
Besides me, like I know, like I'm a big deal, but like let's branch out.
Oh, God. We gotta unfollow you. When I'm cleaning out the Target people first to go. The most interesting person I follow is on Facebook, George Takei.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yep.
So, George Takei, if you're not aware of who he is, which I don't know who
I don't
know how you missed that.
And not know that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He very intelligent. He's very intelligent. He was on Star Trek, the first season, original Star Trek, and he is so he's gay, so he's a big proponent of gay rights.
Yep.
He's Japanese and his family was in internment camps, so he's all about
civil rights, very about civil liberties.
So, yes.
Yeah.
So everything that comes from him is very positive,
Yeah.
right? Yes, he's liberal. So like, if you're conservative and you don't want to follow him, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But he really does have good points, and he has just a phenomenal way of turning a really shitty or sad situation into like a funny, like,
Yeah.
he can make light of what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, like, I posted a status of his. I shared a status of his about Donald Trump.
Okay.
And it's like a reporter asking Donald Trump what 2 + 2 is. And he goes on this rant about like
that.
Oh my god. And it's just wonderful. And like I love it, and he's always like he's all about like LGBTQ stuff.
Okay,
like
yeah.
especially for youths, like
Yeah.
because that's a very difficult time
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
in that process, and I just love the fact that he's like out there fighting the good fight for those people.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
yeah.
And then I'm just a shout out. I follow Motivation Mafia on Instagram, which like not the biggest. I don't even know who fucking runs that, but like they post some of the most inspirational fucking memes in the fucking world.
Really?
Like just shit that's like the Eric Thomas quote that was. If you, it doesn't matter if you're a lion or a gazelle. When the sun comes up, you better be running. And like shit like that. Like when you're getting ready for work in the morning, maybe you're a little off your game or you're feeling a little tired. You see that shit and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go crush it.
Right. Yeah.
Like just cool stuff like that. So I like to follow. That's what I use Instagram for. Like I use Instagram for like motivation. I use Twitter for news, and I use Facebook because I have to.
Yeah. Because everyone else does.
Yeah, because everybody else does.
Yeah.
Cool. And I don't really follow that many people on Facebook. Like
Tasty.
Yeah, I follow Tasty, but like that's just because they're fucking killing the game and what they do.
Yeah. Geniuses.
But yeah, I basically use Facebook for us. like I don't use Facebook almost at all. Although it is making me a little sad because Facebook now has that like you can go into your memories thing.
Yeah.
And so there's going to be a gap coming up real soon. Actually, I've already ran into it. Like almost all of my stuff is like 3 years ago you said this, and I'm like, I didn't post anything 2 years ago or a year ago on nobody posted on my wall. Like, and there's this big time gap. Of like, you didn't really use Facebook that much.
No.
But I do love that feature because I like going back.
I think
that was an idiot.
I think it's wonderful. My big fear though is it's become such a trend that now we're sharing the things that we shared 2 years ago. That in next year it'll say 4 years ago you shared this. Last year you shared.
It's like a mirror. In a mirror, like you're just looking back and forth. Yeah. I actually on St. Patrick's Day I looked at mine and it was the song that the Hobbits sing.
Yeah, I saw that.
And it was like 3 years in a row, and I was like, oh, might as well keep a tradition.
Yeah, right.
Share.
Boom.
Yeah. So I get that worry. Cool. Guys, let us know who you follow on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Let us know who we should be following. I'm always looking for like interesting things to follow.
Follow us.
Yeah. Follow us. Like, share, and subscribe. But yeah, follow us at Two Guys Raging. Follow us individually. I love my Twitter header. And it was slightly borrowed from Game Over Greggy.
I updated our Twitter.
The Two Guys Raging?
Yeah.
I haven't even seen that.
Oh, you'll check it out right after this.
My Twitter header for my own personal.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? I didn't choose the nerd life. It chose me. Gamer by birth, target leader by choice. Follow my adventures at Two Guys Raging.
Yeah.
Killing the game.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
All right, so let us know who you guys follow, who we should be following, and we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Thanks.